Good evening and welcome to the 2021 MSL Classic on JVI Sports Network. Alan Corcoran with you from the track in Oakville tonight. We have the Owen Sound Lacrosse Club taking on the Cobourg Kodiaks. The Owen Sound team beat Six Nations in a tight one last Wednesday night, 10-9, while the Cobourg Kodiaks lost a heartbreaker loss, a 13-11 to the undefeated Brooklyn Lacrosse Club, who are also in action tonight against Oakville, trying to keep that perfect record intact. In the game last night, a big night for Bennett Drake. He had 5 goals, while Cam Milligan and Logan Holmes each had 5 points as well for Cobourg, trying to bounce back from that tough one. This is the first meeting of the season between these clubs. And this is the first time Owen Sound is for playing Cobourg, and they haven't, that's moving up from Brampton. We'll see what happens here. A lot of changes for the teams tonight from their last game, but a lot of players that, if you're watching the OJL season the last couple of weeks here in the JVI Sports Network, some of the names will be familiar to you, as we have 4 players from the champion St. Catharines A's on these teams. 2 on Cobourg, 2 on Owen Sound, so that should be exciting to hear. You'll have Alex Simmons and Keelan Pilon on the Cobourg Kodiaks, and for the Owen Sound Lacrosse Club, Tyler Halls and Carter Savitz. It'll be a little interesting for the teams to be facing off against each other, to being teammates, but that's the way it is now. You get some, as you move up the ranks, so a lot of young players getting a chance tonight. They're going to be hungry for an opportunity here, and we're ready for the opening face-off. It's picked up by Doug Udding. He'll drop it back. They have a turnover already, and it's going to be Owen Sound ball. It's Patrick Gaschalk with it. He has the ball, trying to fight up double coverage, having some trouble, and he'll lose the ball, and it'll be picked up by the Kodiaks. It's brought back up the floor by Scott Dominy. He'll drop it off and go off on a change. These are for Dylan Hutchinson, trying to break it. Hutchinson with 17 on the shot clock. Hutchinson has the ball. He swings it back for Colton Armstrong. Try to pass a little too high for Brandon Robinson. Gets it back. Shot clock winding down. Robinson winds, fires off the shoulder of the starting goalie, Nolan Clayton of Owen Sound. It goes all the way down. And now it's picked up by Owen Sound. Balfour, they'll drop it off for number 9, Jake McNabb. McNabb has it. They'll feed it across for John St. John. These are the 2 leading scorers. They're passing around Owen Sound. There's a turn. Double coverage. Nathan Grennan play for Brampton, the runners-up in the OJLL this season. There's a shot here in the end of the shot clock, and a save by tonight's starting goalie for the Kodiaks, Ethan Woods. Woods, the long pass up ahead. Play it around now. It's Keelan Pilon over for Alex Simmons. There's a chance in front, a save by Clayton. Ball pass up ahead. Number 26, Josh Medeiros. He'll drop it back for Mike Fagan, who played for the Beaches in the OJL season the last couple of weekends. He'll drop it back for Kyle Dawson. Dawson over for Dallas Bridle. Bridle with 12 on the shot clock. Feeds it across. Takes the pass back. That's Carter Savitz, champion with St. Catharines. So there's a shot, scores! Mike Fagan puts one through the wickets of Ethan Woods and Owen Sound. Grab a 1-0 lead. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's a big goal for the Owen Sound Lacrosse Club. It's Mike Fagan. We have the face-off. Picked up by Hutchinson. There's a Balfour. Now ball pops loose. Udding over there trying to foul. There's a couple of jerseys from each player trying to get it. A couple orange players, couple of picked up. They also they're going to have to hurry now before they beat the 8-second. They have to hurry. And they're not going to do it. 8-second violation against Owen Sound. Couldn't get it across in time, and it'll be Cobourg ball. Rowan Kelly, as he'll go off, he leaves it for Brandon Robinson. Robinson Looking for somebody to pass it. Gets a long crossfield pass, and it's a save by Clayton. There's a rebound. They score! A turnover, and it's put home by Ty Kurtz, and it's a 1-1 tie as we're just under 3 minutes gone. Just like that, the Kodiaks respond quickly. They made the initial save, but a turnover, and Cobourg strikes. So we have a 1-1 tie, 12-11 left in period number 1. On the draw, it's controlled by Owen Sand. They'll drop it back for Medeiros. He bounced it up for Bridle. Dallas Bridle will come down the floor with it for Owen Sound. Drops it back for Jake McNabb. Over for Nathan Grennan. Grennan feeds it for Savitz. They'll work it down low for McNabb. McNabb takes a shot. It bounces up. And off the goaltender. It was deflected off his shoulder, and it will be Owen Sound ball. They'll get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Ball given to Dallas Bridle. He keeps. They pass it now. Back to Tanner Thompson. Thompson. Back for John St. John. St. John across the floor. Nice shot and a nice save by Woods off the stick of McNabb. Back up the floor with it come the Kodiaks. Charbonneau with it. Thomas with it. Try to work it around. It's a pass. Nice pass out front, but it doesn't connect. Ball gets back to Hutchinson with 9 in the shot clock. He loses it. Might be a break here for Owen Sound. They can hurry. That's a bid for Tyler Biles coming in, but a nice defensive job there by the Kodiaks to break it up. And they'll get award possession to Cobourg off that. Oh, almost a costly turnover there by Woods, but it's recovered by his defender and brought back up the floor. Pass goes up, and now they work something around to the Kodiaks. Milligan, but he turns it over. And it's Owen Sound ball. Hurrying up the floor is Robert Hudson. Gets it across for the goal scorer, Figan. Figan drops it back for McNabb. For Aschal. Or for Savitz. Or Savitz, 10 on the shot clock. Passes back to John St. John. Pass in tight. There's a chance, and it bounces up and off the crease. One last shot here. John St. John. Here's a chance. Scores! A buzzer beater for Jay McNabb as the shot clock was winding down. And Owen Sound grabs the lead back, 2-1. What a heads-up play by John St. John, getting it down low for McNabb, and he made no mistake with just 1 second left on the shot clock. And Owen Sound grabs the lead right back, 2-1. They're leading the shot count as well, 5-3 here in the first quarter. Tyler Halls to take the draw against Doug Udding. And it's controlled by Halls. They'll work it all the way back for Josh Medeiros. He races up. Plenty of time. He gets double teamed, but he's still going with it. Look at him like a bull in a china shop running through everybody. It's back to Kaschalk. He'll drop it off and go off on a change. The forwards come back on the floor for Owen Sound. Bounce pass back to Savitz. Savitz. Down low for Thompson. Back to the point. Brendan with a shot and a save by Woods. Rebound is up for grabs, but a big battle for the ball coming off the bench. Kodiaks pick it up. They have to hurry to get the pass off. To Kurtz. Look it down low for Dylan Hutchinson. Hutchinson comes in to the high slot, takes a check. He'll now pass it across. That's the point. There's a shot. Scores! Alex Simmons gets a goal for the Kodiaks, and we're tied at 2 with 9:16 remaining in quarter number 1. Simmons, the captain of the St. Catharines A's, champions of the Iroquois Trophy Ontario Junior Lacrosse League on Sunday, and he's back in the same arena he won that in 3 nights ago, and he gets a goal for the Major Series Lacrosse team, Cobourg Kodiaks. Off the draw, it's picked up by Halls. Tyler Halls goes across for Robert Hudson. As the transition team goes off and the forwards come back on the floor for Owen Sound, trying to retake the lead. St. John with that nifty pass for the second Owen Sound goal. Has the ball right now, trying to set something up. He has 16 assists on the season. Trying to get the pass over to Dawson. 5 in the shot clock. It's winding down. Dawson gets knocked down. Ball still pops loose. And it will be a shot clock violation against Owen Sound. Cobourg ball as they look for their first lead of the night. Kodiaks working around for Brandon Robinson. Down over Domini. Back for Simmons. Alex Simmons has it. Has some open space. Comes in. Takes a dive and no. He stepped in the crease. Crease violation against Simmons. So no goal. Back the other way comes Owen Sound. Tyler Biles. A little bit of an error pass, but it's picked up by Figgin, who had the first Owen Sound goal. Leaves it for Thompson. Thompson finds a space. Takes a shot. Save. Rebound to Figgin. Trying to get it back to Thompson. Doesn't work. Racing to get the ball is Savitz. Drops it back for Nate Grennan. Over for Figgin. Figgin trying to muscle his way inside. Drops it back for Savitz. Carter Savitz, 14 on the shot clock. Back for Figgin. Figgin takes a shot off a body right back to John St. John. Takes a shot from long range, but a save by Ethan Woods. And we'll have a timeout now. I think it's a refreshment timeout for the goaltenders as we near the halfway point of quarter one. 2-2 the score. Cobourg and Owen Sound, 7:42 to be exact, remaining. The shots in favor of the Kodiaks, 8-5. Yeah, a lot of big guns in this game. Leading the way for Owen Sound coming in was John St. John. He had 3 goals and 15 assists. He's already added an assist to that tonight, so he's up to 19 points. Leading the way for Cobourg going into this game was Cam Milligan, 6 goals, 11 assists for 17 points. Lots of big guns as the goalies have had their much-needed drink. Getting everything set up here as Clayton gets back into the net for Owen Sound. And the ball's awarded to Cobourg, and here we go. Beat it over for Hutchinson. Back for Pilon. Cross to Simmons. Working around. There's a chance they pass it back. There's a chance. It's blocked. Almost out trying to scoop it up, and he do is Weedman hits it ahead. He's racing down the floor. Trying to spin around. He'll pass it back. They work it down low for Bridle. Bridle coming in. Dallas Bridle spins, fires, shoots, and a great save by Woods. And he'll gobble up the ball and feed it up the floor for Colton Armstrong. Armstrong over center. Feeds it over for Scott Delzato, who played for the Burlington Chiefs in the Junior A loop. There's a shot and a nice save by Clayton off the stick of Delzato. There's a long feed ahead. Trying to reach Robert Hudson. Hudson scoops it up, comes in, shoots, and a save by Woods. Great chance there on the break for Hudson. Now the goalies are starting to steal the show. Back comes Cobourg. Skylar Thomas. Thomas trying to set up. There's a pass in tight. Chance. Oh, what a save by Clayton. Robbing the Kodiak player in tight. Owen Sound regained possession, and here they come. Josh Medeiros. Brought it back for Jake McNabb. Just over 6 to go here in the first quarter. Owen Sound working the ball around to perfection. 15 left on the shot clock. It's St. John. Figgin. Pass doesn't work. Cobourg pick it up. Rob King. Pass up ahead for Zach Tompkinson. Feeds it back to Hutchinson. Get it back for Hutchinson. Over for Milligan. Milligan, 9 in the shot clock. Milligan trying to shoot. He does, and a save by Clayton. Back comes Owen Sound up the floor in a hurry. Jake Kranz. Or to Bolsterly, and a save. Rebound, stopped as well by Woods. Just like the bear in his jersey, he's being the king of the woods right now is Ethan Woods with some great saves here in the first quarter. Just over 5 remaining, a 2-2 tie. Here's Delzato coming in. He shoots, he scores! Scott Delzato rips one home past Clayton, and it's a 3-2 Cobourg lead with 5:02 to go here in quarter number 1. Always happens, you get a big save at one end, and up the other way we get a goal, and this time it's Scott Delzato, the call-up from the Burlington Chiefs of the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League. Getting a big goal there. Shots right now in favoring the Kodiaks. Pardon me, favoring Owen Sound, actually, 11-9. Now we have a battle for the face-off again. Ball sits in the Toronto Rock shirt. It's picked up by Kaschalk. It's an over for Dallas Bridle, but it hits him, and it's a waste opportunity now. And back comes Cobourg. Doug Udding takes a hit and drops it back. And a delayed penalty call coming up to the Owen Sound Club. It's Hutchinson, extra attacker on for the Kodiaks. Milligan trying to get it pass down a little over the head of his forward. He wasn't ready. You can see him shaking his head. And look at the penalty call right now. It's going to be the first power play of the game going to the Kodiaks. By sticking the call, as it will be Dallas Bridle going off for the infraction. Kodiaks trying to increase their lead to 2 here in the power play. Goalie Clayton gets his equipment adjusted, now ready to go. The ball is awarded to Milligan. He'll start the play. They work it down for Simmons. Simmons gets it back for Milligan, over to Hutchinson. Now low for Robinson. Back to Hutchinson for Milligan in the high point. Now Hutchinson shoots over the goalie's head. They get the rebounders. Hutchinson again takes a shot. And he misses the net and picked up. Oh, nice play there by Alex Simmons to get the ball back for the Kodiaks. Some good work there by the youngster. Back to Hutchinson. Down low for Brandon Robinson. Hutchinson. The high slot for Milligan. Milligan, Hutchinson playing give and go. Hutchinson to Milligan. To Robinson. Trying to hit Simmons with the pass. A little too hard for him. And Owen Sound will whack the ball down the floor to kill a few seconds off this penalty that has a minute 13 remaining on it. Only 5 in a shot clock. They have to hurry. It'll be a shot clock violation against Owen Sound. Some good defense there, and they'll get the ball back to try to kill off some more precious time of this penalty to Bridle. Now it's Savitz working it for John St. John. Owen Sound short-handed. Back for Savitz. Savitz looking for an open man. McNabb is out there. St. John is out there as well. And he'll feed it to St. John, the dishmaster of Owen Sound. St. John trying to spin there. 3 in the shot clock. Gets it back. There's a shot on goal and stopped as the shot clock expires by Ethan Woods. Back up the floor comes Cobourg. Skylar Thomas. Back for Milligan. 19 on the power play. Robinson for Milligan. Back to Robinson. Lines, fires, and a save by Clayton. He hangs on as that will pretty much do it for the Cobourg power plays. They'll go 0 for 1. Nice speed up the floor by Oliver Bolsterly. Draws it back. There's a chance now for Dawson. Team's back to even strength as Bridle's out of the box. And they drop it back for Simmons. Over to Robinson. 2:14 left in the quarter. Robinson back to Hutchinson, comes and shoots, and a save by Clayton as Hutchinson steps in the crease. Owen Sound, almost got hit there, but a good job to avoid the hit by Halls. Now it's Fegan with it, dropping it back for St. John. Off the bench comes Nate Grennan. They get it across. There's a shot and a save by Woods off the stick of McNabb. Woods, the long feed, a little too far over the head of number 27, Zach Tompkinson. Now it's Borgatti getting it. He'll go off on a change. Now it's McNabb with the ball. 19 on the shot clock. McNabb passes to Hunt to handle for Figan. Rebound to St. John. He's getting hit there, and he gets knocked down near the Cobourg bench. Now it's Savitz taking the pass. Savitz, 6 on the shot clock. Savitz trying to work out double coverage. He'll throw it on goal, but it's blocked. And it's a shot clock violation against Owen Sound. Cobourg ball. So we're nearing the final minute of play of quarter number 1. Now it's Skylar Thomas working in. It's the pass across. Simmons back to Thomas and shoots at a save. And scooped up by Nolan Clayton. He gets the feed ahead. Here's a break for Weedman. Weedman shoots it. Oh, and a save. Wood's got a piece of that one. Goes into the corner. Pass goes for Thomas. Thomas has it. It's over for Keelan Pilon. Coming back for Robinson. Over to Delzato. Delzato takes a shot. Whistle that one just wide. Rebound comes to Robinson. A fresh 30 on the clock, and they'll hang on for last possession. Woods will go to the bench for the extra attacker. One last chance here for Cobourg to pad their lead before the end of the first quarter. Delzato for Simmons. Back to Delzato. Takes a shot. It bounces off the crease and wide. Ball's up for grabs. Only 3 seconds left. Time winding down. And the buzzer goes to end quarter number 1. A tight play quarter for both teams. And after 15 minutes of play, Cobourg leads Owen Sound 3-2. You're watching the 2021 MSL Classic on JVI Sports Network. Welcome back to the 2021 MSL Classic on JVI Sports Network. Alan Corgan with you from the track in Oakville. About to begin quarter number 2. Cobourg leads Owen Sound 3-2 after the first. A back and forth quarter. Both teams getting some great chances and striking a couple of times. Shots in favor of Owen Sound 14-12. Referee seeing that both teams are ready to go, and they are. And shot clock not reset, but will go anyway. It's picked up by Owen Sound. Here we go. Kaschalk with it. Trying to beat across. He gets it for McNabb. Sound will get the forwards on the floor. They leave it back for John St. John. Pass now, Savage trying to bring, takes a shot and a save by Woods. Long feed ahead, might be a chance here. Being corralled, that's Dominy, but he couldn't. Then it's picked up by the goalie, Nolan Clayton of Owen Sound. Back the other way comes Owen Sound. Tyler Biles. Biles back for a Grennan. Grennan down low for St. John. St. John over to McNabb. Jake McNabb, 10 on the shot clock. Pass it back to St. John. St. John takes a shot, save. There's a big rebound, another save. As Woods gets a piece of that shot, but a fresh 30 on the clock for Owen Sound. And the bench cheers that. McNabb has the ball. Oh, and a high stick there by Udding. It'll be a penalty coming up to Cobourg. Goalie will go to the bench for the extra attacker. The first power play will come up for Owen Sound. Unless they can score here, there's a chance. Woods makes the save. Rebound goes to Savitz. Dropping it back from McNabb. The lead penalty against Cobourg. Goalie has gone to the bench for the extra attacker. Around McNabb, makes a move, takes a shot, and Woods makes a save and will hang on. And now we'll get our penalty call against Cobourg. Go against number 4, Doug Udding. See what the infraction is. See the referees now in this league wear a little bit of a different uniform. They have some stripes, but they have white arms. You don't usually see that much with a referee's uniform. And it is another high stick, so both penalties so far tonight have been high sticking, and this one will go against Udding of Cobourg. Owen Sound have a power play now to try to tie this one up here early in the second quarter. It's St. John for Dawson, working back for Savitz, or McNabb. St. John behind the back feed for Dawson. St. John over to McNabb, takes a hard whack, keeps the ball, gets it back to St. John. Shot clock winding down. There's a shot. Woods gets a piece of that one. It goes behind the net. Big hit behind the net. It's picked up by the Kodiaks. They may have a chance here. Short-handed. Racing up the floor. It's Rowan Kelly. Over Colton Armstrong. Back to Kelly. Trying to go in there short-handed and can't. Kelly still has the ball. Doing some great work down there to hang on to it. Killing off precious seconds of the penalty against Udding. Simmons, he'll take the return feed, takes a shot well wide of the goal, and it'll be a shot clock violation. And we might have another penalty call here. Let's see. It's Cobourg. You have another call. It might be for too many men. Yes, delay a game actually is the call, delay a game. A 5-on-3 for just under a minute for Owen Sound as they try to get tie here. Behind the back feed by St. John doesn't work cleanly, but he'll get returned to favor. There's a pass across, shoot, scores! Tic-tac-toe in the back of the net. It's Jake McNabb for the second time tonight. Power play goal, we're tied at 3. Great passing from Dawson to St. John. Back to McNabb. They beat Ethan Woods, and we're tied at 3, and Owen Sound will remain in the power play for a minute 39 or less. 12:06 remaining in the second quarter. Job to control the face-off by Tyler Halls. They'll get it down for Patrick Kaschalk. Kaschalk feeds it for Tanner Thompson. Thompson for McNabb. Back for Thompson. St. John for Dawson. St. John, Thompson. Back to St. John. Winds, fires, the pass! And just missed by Dawson. And we're now to play off Owen Sound. It'll be Cobourg ball. Minute 5 to go in the power play. Brought up floor by Daryl Robertson. Passing it over for Milligan. Milligan still has it. He's double teamed. Still double teamed. He's trying to fight out the ball. Pops loose. Delzato trying to scoop it up. And he does for Cobourg. Now he's triple teamed And he still hangs on to the ball, getting some props from his bench. Good job there by Scott Delzato. They'll throw it behind the net. It's a shot clock violation, but good work there by the youngster Delzato. Eat up some clock with only 35 remaining on the second power play for Owen Sound. They scored once on the man advantage. Can they strike twice to take a lead? There's a shot just over the net by Thompson. That's picked up by Owen Sound. There's a little bit of battle behind that. There's a shot and a save by Woods. Off the stick of McNabb, looking for his hat trick goal here in the second quarter. A bounce pass up ahead for Tompkinson. Tompkinson off the bench. Now they're working around for Ollie Kurtz. Back for Hutchinson. Down low for Brandon Robinson. Robinson coming in. Tries to throw the pass and can't. Kurtz gets the rebound. Shot line down. Takes a shot and a save by Clayton as the power play is over. 1 for 2 are Owen Sound with the man advantage, but they have tied the game at 3, nearing the 5-minute mark of quarter number 2. Tight battle here tonight between a couple of one-win clubs. Now Cobourg pick it up. Might be a break. Racing up the floor. There's a chance they can't. Work it back. Now they intercept this Owen Sound. They'll bring it back up. Talls. Pass in deep for McNabb. Over for Dawson. Kyle Dawson. Down low for St. John. St. John trying that behind the back shoulder pass again. There's a infraction there. No penalty, but an infraction that will give Owen Sound the ball back. And Hutchinson has to be careful there. Too much extracurricular activity might get him in the box, but he'll get away with that little knocking the stick out of the hand. Oh, you got a penalty call coming up there as some players got twisted up. Be a cross-checking call against Tanner Thompson of Owen Sound. It'll be a Cobourg power play. They try to retake the lead with 9:17 remaining in quarter number 2. 2 minutes for cross-checking as both goalies will go to the bench for a drink of water or Gatorade, whatever's in the bottle. Both goalies will give each other a fist pump as they go to the benches. Ethan Woods for Cobourg and Nolan Clayton for Owen Sound. Barrett Clayton has made some good saves here tonight. Both goalies have been spectacular when called upon to keep this a close game. Getting closer than a tie right now, so a good first meeting of the season between these clubs. They'll play again in 2 weeks in the MSL Classic, as all games are taking place here at the Toronto Rock Athletics Center in Oakville. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, for the next few weeks. I think the regular season includes the last full week of August, and there'll be some playoffs. The champion crown of September. So it's now a Cobourg power play. Now it's Simmons, Milligan, Hutchinson for Robinson. Up high for Milligan. Milligan takes it back. Robertson, now Milligan. Pass for Robinson. Takes a shot, it's high and out of play, and it'll be Owen Sound ball trying to get a shorty, they can hurry. Borgatti going across the floor for St. John. St. John circles behind the net. Comes out, beats it all the way back and almost into his own bench. Trying to save it. What a dance on the line there by Savage to not go back over. Throws it behind the Cobourg goal. A shot clock violation against Owen Sound, but good job there by Savage to stay on the offensive side of center. But it is Cobourg ball with a minute to go in the power play. Hutchinson, Milligan, Hutchinson, back to Milligan, takes a shot, scores! Cam Milligan bounces one past Nolan Clayton, a power play goal, and Cobourg retakes the lead 4-3 with 8:05 remaining in the second quarter. Milligan, the leading scorer of the Kodiaks, gets on the board with a goal. Lucky number 7 for him on the year. Off a bounce shot Off the red paint and in past Clayton. How much you can do about that one? A nice, perfect shot. Off the draw, it's scooped up by Doug Udding. Udding across for Hutchinson as Cobourg are back in business. Nearing the halfway point of the quarter. Working around for Simmons. Alex Simmons takes a shot and a save by Clayton as he covered the 5-hole. Clayton, the long feet ahead for Robert Hudson. Hudson comes in. Nice behind the back pass for Kaschalk. The forwards will get back on the floor now for Owen Sound. Get across for McNabb. McNabb down low. There's a chance. Scores! Kyle Dawson finds some space by Ethan Woods, and he'll put one in. It's tied at 4 again as the back and forth battle continues between Cobourg and Owen Sound. Dawson gets one to the back of the net. Off the draw, it's scooped back by Owen Sound. Will go to Ty McCulloch. He'll get it ahead for Andy Borgatti. Borgatti leads it to Bridle. Down low for Thompson. Thompson flips it back for St. John. St. John behind the Cobourg net. Pass out front for McNabb. Nabb has it. Back for Dawson. Down low for St. John. 7 on the shot clock. And a steal. Now rushing up the floor is Tompkinson. Transition player Tompkinson cuts in with 3 Owen Sound players on him, but he keeps the ball momentarily and is knocked out. But there's an infraction there against Owen Sound. It'll be Cobourg ball in Owen Sound territory. We are tied at 4 in the second quarter. Brown. Thomas. There's a pass, and they save off the shoulder of Clayton. Long pass ahead. John St. John scoops it up. Back for Adam Weedman. Or for Nate Brennan. Brennan still has it, takes a hit. Still has the ball, comes Brennan busting, shoots! And a save. He looks behind him, they get the rebound. They're saying Owen Sound player stepped the crease when he was going by, so it's Cobourg ball, and it's Dale Robertson up ahead. There's a pass, there's a shot. Oh, goes off a body and wide from Dylan Hutchinson. Back for Simmons, over to Hutchinson. Feed across, there's some nice work there. Shoots, scores! It's Keelan Pilon putting one in. And Cobourg grabs the lead right back, 5-4, with 5:25 to go here in the second quarter. The back and forth battle continues. Great action here between Cobourg and Owen Sound tonight at the track in the MSL Classic on JVI Sports Network. Off the draw. Still up for grabs. They're trying to get open. That player gets knocked down. They pick up the ball. Comes Hudson, takes a shot. It bounces up and out of play and off the trainer's table, and there goes a pop all over the table. That's somebody won't like that, but that's okay. And back to live action. At least it didn't hit anybody down there. That's the main thing. Now it's Milligan for Cobourg. Milligan drops it back. Simmons shoots a nice pad save by Clayton. Goes into the corner. Birch is being double teamed there, and it's picked up by Owen Sound. Biles tries to get the pass there to Kaschalk. He almost got run over there, but he stays on his feet. Now it's Medeiros with it. Josh Medeiros Coming it back for Kyle Dawson. Back to Medeiros. Medeiros. His pass is intercepted by Cobourg. Ball finds his way to Tompkinson. Tompkinson racing up the floor. Tompkinson feeds it off. There's a shot. Scores! Ty Kurtz putting in the back of the net. And Cobourg grabs a 2-goal lead, 6-4, with 4:18 remaining in the second quarter. That's the first 2-goal lead for either team tonight. So finally a little bit of space between the clubs, but 2 goals is nothing to be happy about. It can be easily erased in lacrosse for sure, as both goalies, Clayton and Woods, will go to their respective benches for a drink. There's some great back and forth action here tonight. Finally, for the first time, we have a 2-goal lead, and it's by the Cobourg Kodiaks. As I was saying earlier, a lot of these names you might have heard if you've been watching JVI Sports Network's extensive and great coverage of the OJLL season that happened the last 3 weekends here at the track. Cultivating with St. Catharines beating Brampton in a thriller on Sunday night. There's 4 players from the champion A's in this game, 2 for each squad, and there's even 1 runner-up, and that's Nate Grennan playing for Owen Sound. He played for the Brampton Excelsiors. But we're all playing now with the big boys here in MSL. Getting a chance. Lots of youngsters getting a crack here tonight. Talking with both coaches for the game. They were very happy to see all the youngsters get a chance in tonight's game to see what they could do. And so far, they're proving to be very key. And here they come again. Owen Sound trying to get a goal back. Figgin throwing it in off the body. Shot clock winding down. They'll have to hurry. Here's Grennan. Takes a shot. He misses the net. And it'll be a shot clock violation against Owen Sound. Cobourg coming back up the floor. Pass for Daryl Robertson. Robertson has it. Beat it down low and started something up. It's Brandon Robinson. Over to Scott Delzato. Down low for Milligan. Milligan feeds across, shot, and wide of the net by the Kodiaks. It bounces back. Shot clock winding down. Simmons feeds it across. Milligan walks up, and he gets hit there, and he's a little slow to get up there. I think he stumbled a bit. He looks a little shaken, but I think he's going to be okay. And back the other way comes Thompson for Owen Sound. 3 minutes to go. Quarter number 2. Cobourg 6, Owen Sound 4. Now it's St. John taking a shot. And saving it with the pad is Ethan Woods. He gets it ahead for Rob King. King will leave it and go on to the bench for Kurtz. Down for Hutchison. Hutchison walks, finds a space, shoots. Off the goalie and out. Back comes Owen Sound. Up the floor, it's Weedman. Weedman shoots. Off the post and in. Off the post, off the goalie, nothing but net. And Owen Sound's within 1, 6-5 with 2:24 to go in the second quarter, thanks to Adam Weedman. Must be a pool player in his off time. The bank shot off the post, off the goalie, and in the net. So 6-5 to score late in the second quarter and in the first half. Shots in favor of the Owen Sound Lacrosse Club, 26-21. And Owen Sound controls the draw thanks to Tyler Halls. Double team, and he gets a feed back for Hewlick. Over to Hudson. Over to Mike Figgin. Back for Hudson. Hudson spins around one defender. He's now double teamed. 8 on the shot clock. Ball pops loose. Cobourg trying to recover, but they're just going to let the shot clock wind down. It'll be a shot clock violation against Owen Sound. Under 2 to go here in the second quarter. That was Colton Armstrong up the floor with it for the Kodiaks. Armstrong breaks in, has a chance. It's knocked down, but he drew a penalty. A hold will come up against Owen Sound. So Cobourg will get a late power play here in the first half. As we'll see who the guilty party is. It's going to be number 27, Jake Kranz. Coming off for the hold. So see if Cobourg can get something going here in the late stages to retake a 2-goal lead. He's passing around Milligan. Hutchinson gets it back to Milligan. To Hutchinson. To Milligan. Robinson down low. Cross crease pass. There goes Hutchinson. Walks up, takes a shot. Saved by Clayton. Rebound goes to Robinson. Fresh 30 on the clock for the Kodiaks. Robinson. To Hutchinson. Back for Milligan. Takes a shot. Whistles that one just wide, and the rebound's picked up by Owen Sound. Racing up the floor, shorthanded. Trying to feed Weedman, it doesn't work. The pass picked up, knocked down and sliding was Milligan. He'll start the rush with under a minute to go in the half for Cobourg. Penalty will carry over to the second if Cobourg can't score here in the late stages of quarter number 2. Simmons. Robinson back for Milligan. Pass is intercepted. Trying to work it back to Milligan. He does. Oh, he gets knocked there. It might be a break. Here comes Hudson on the break, shorthanded. Robert Hudson coming in. Hudson shoots, but he missed the net. Oh, what a chance there, shorthanded for Hudson. And the Kodiaks will call a timeout with just under 20 seconds remaining in the half. And they're on the power play for 45 seconds. We'll see if they can get something cooking before the end of quarter 2. Score just joining us here in the JVI Sports Network with 6-5 Cobourg over Owen Sound. One of 2 games going on tonight in the 2021 MSL Classic. The other game has the undefeated Brooklyn Lacrosse Club taking on the Oakville Rock. A battle between the top 2 clubs. Oakville will be the next action for both Owen Sound and Cobourg. Owen Sound will take on Oakville next Tuesday night here at the track. That'll be on JVI Sports Network unless you can make it out to watch that game. And Cobourg will next play a week from tomorrow against Oakville as well. And as always, if you can't make it out to the track for a game, you can always watch comfort of your own home or wherever you are with a device on the JVI Sports Network. They have the best lacrosse coverage anywhere. Tune in. They did an outstanding job with the OJL season the last 3 weekends, the Futures Tournament. And that's just the beginning. We'll have some more lacrosse for you in the upcoming weeks and months. So here we go, end of the period. End of the quarter, I should say. One last chance for Cobourg to strike in the power play before the buzzer goes. Milligan gets the ball back. Down low, Milligan takes a feed, takes a shot. It's off the goalie and the post. And one more chance, the pass doesn't work. Time winding down. And they can't shoot before the buzzer goes. That'll do it for the first half. And after 2 quarters, after 1 half, Cobourg hanging on to a 6-5 lead over Owen Sound. You're watching the 2021 MSL Classic on the JVI Sports Network.
Just woke up. Nice seeing you. How you doing?
Welcome back to the 2021 MSL Classic on the JVI Sports Network. Alan Corkin with you from the track in Oakville. About to begin the second half as Cobourg leads Owen Sound 6-5. Cobourg will have a 26-second power play to start the period. See what happens here. If they can win the draw and maybe get a quick chance. Back and forth. If they're only once tonight, did a team have a 2-goal lead? That was Cobourg, and they were up 6-4 before Owen Sound got one late to make it a 1-goal game in that second quarter. The hand was atop the ball is going to be Owen Sound ball, so they will pretty much kill off the rest of this penalty. So good job for them. They'll try to tie this one up here early in the third quarter. John St. John, the dishmaster, coming up. He's going to try to score here. He's busting and shoots, and he scores! What work there by John St. John to bust in, and he scores. Delayed penalty, a shorthanded goal. 15 seconds into the quarter, and it's 6-6. Great work there. He's known for dishing the ball up. At that time, he just did it all himself. He was weaving his way through the Cobourg defenders, and he put one into the back of the cage. Good job there by John St. John, and we are tied at 6s on a delayed penalty, so it'll be a shorthanded goal, and there'll still be 10 seconds left in the original penalty. No one's trying to get it back, so they'll kill it off. It's always a bonus when you're in the box and you get a goal shorthanded. Now let's see if St. John can maybe get Owen Sound the lead now. He gets the pass, and there's a chance, and a great save by Woods to stop Nate Grennan. Now Woods gets it ahead. And they'll drop it off for Brandon Robinson. Robinson has it, cuts in, takes a shot and a save. There's a rebound, it's scooped up. But a crease violation against Cobourg, and it'll be Owen Sound ball a minute into the quarter. Borgatti will lead it ahead. Thought about passing, he'll keep it. He drops it off for Mike Figgin. Back to St. John, who has this game at 6-6. Now St. John will feed it off for Savitz. Back to St. John, shot clock at 10. Takes a shot, it bounces off the floor and high. Now, chance here. Good job there by Cobourg. Tompkinson gets knocked down. He's a little slow to get up, just down below our broadcast position. Owen Sound coming up now. They have an extra man because of the player down. Collision there makes the ball pop loose. Big hit there. Rob King trying to pick it up. King has it. Gonna have to hurry. Try to avoid the 8 seconds. He's not gonna probably do it. He's gonna have a hard job getting ahead even out of his own crease. But it's stolen by Owen Sound. Dallas Bridle with that smothering defense to not allow Cobourg to go up the floor. It would have been an 8-second violation if the ball wouldn't have popped loose. Now after all that, Cobourg get it back. Pass goes Scott Dominy. Dominy gets the return feed, takes a shot, it's over the shoulder and wide. Rebound to Simmons. Back for Delzato, he shoots and scores! From the same spot he did earlier in the game. Scott Delzato gets his second of the night. And Cobourg retakes the lead in this back and forth affair, 7-6. Just over 12 and a half remaining in quarter number 3. Shots in favor of Owen Sound, 28-25, but the score is 7-6 Cobourg. They've retaken the lead thanks to Delzato's second goal of the night. Some big hitting there in front of the Cobourg bench, but Owen Sound hang onto the ball. Work it over for St. John. On St. John. Bounce it for Mike Figgin. Figgin back for St. John. 10 on the shot clock. St. John trying to work it down low, but it'll bounce off Figgin right to Woods. Woods ahead for Hutchinson. The forwards come back on the floor for the Kodiaks. 3 minutes gone here in quarter 3. Hutchinson takes a shot and a save by Nolan Clayton. Hutchinson there sitting for the rebound. Gets it for Keelan Pilon. OJLL champion with the St. Catharines A's this past weekend. Working around. Hurts. Down low for Milligan. Milligan feeds it for Pilon. Takes a shot and a save by Clayton. And he'll look to pass it up the floor. The shot clock started. He lobs it ahead, but it's intercepted with a long reach of Brandon Robinson of Cobourg. Robinson coming in. Takes the shot. He scores! What a side-winding shot there by Brandon Robinson. And it's a 2-goal Cobourg lead, 8-6. Big mistake there by Clayton as he gave up the ball on the long pass to Robinson. He took full advantage, came in. The side-winding wrist shot. Passed him, and it's 8-6. 2-goal lead for Cobourg with just under 4 minutes gone in the quarter. Hutting will control the draw for Cobourg. Trying to work it around. Play back to Kurtz. Pass and trying to find Thomas. Here he comes, he scores! Coming in like a streak was Skylar Thomas. He beats Clayton for the first time tonight, a 3-goal lead. And it's Cobourg up 9-6 with 10:51 remaining. Cobourg have scored 3 straight after St. John tied it early in quarter 3. With goalies getting a much deserved drink of water. More of a cooling down over Clayton to try to pull off the hot six of the Kodiaks here in the last few minutes. Kodiaks have been on fire, 3 straight goals. Give them a 3-goal edge, and now they're on the edge with shots as well. 29-28 in favor of the Kodiaks over Owen Sound. Off the draw, ball is loose. It's picked up by Hutchinson. Hutchinson gets over center. Being worked there toughly by Tyler Halls. They drop it back. It's Milligan. Milligan down low for Pilon. Over to Milligan. Shot clock winding down to 10. Milligan. Pass across. Here's a chance. Oh, just over the shoulder. Chance there for Romancic. Back the other way comes Owen Sound. It's Jake McNabb. McNabb streaking Savitz on the bench. Back to McNabb. He shoots and he fires it wide. Rebound. Up for grabs now. St. John trying to gobble it up, but it's picked up by Cobourg. It's number 91, Rowan Kelly. Gets it ahead. Here's a break. There's a shot, and it's saved by Clayton off the stick of Daryl Robertson, rushing down the floor. But it's off Owen Sound, and it'll be Cobourg ball. Domini leaves it for Skylar Thomas. Thomas dancing around, trying to find somebody. Thomas takes a bump, still has the ball. Thomas passes back. There's a shot, and Clayton gets a piece of that one off the stick of Hertz. Hertz being held a little bit. Play is on. Infraction there, and it'll be Owen Sound ball. Trying to cut into this Cobourg lead. Just under 6 minutes gone here in the quarter. Out St. John. Over for Grennan. Grennan. Back for Savitz. Savitz takes a shot. Woods makes the save, and he'll gobble it up. Back comes Cobourg. Colton Armstrong leads it ahead. Armstrong down low for Hutchinson. Hutchinson trying to bust into the behind the back feed. There's a shot, nice save. Rebound, and it's gobbled up by Clayton. Clayton, the long pass ahead to Weedman. He'll go off as he feeds Kyle Dawson. Dawson Over for St. John. 15 on the shot clock. St. John. Over for Savitz. Carter Savitz spinning around. Back for St. John. Shot clock winding down. Trying to pass over. They have to hurry. And it'll be a shot clock violation against Owen Sound as getting knocked down was Grennan. Cobourg pick it up. Play will continue. Got Delzato looking for the hat trick. He has a couple goals tonight. Beats Thomas. Now low for Pilon. Pilon back to Delzato. Takes a shot. And scooping it up is Clayton as Delzato look for that familiar spot. Oh, it's a steal. Oh, and a great save there by Clayton as he made up for that costly turnover to Robinson. Back comes Owen Sound. It's Borgatti. Andy Borgatti. Over for Grennan. And for St. John, that behind the shoulder feed again, but this time it goes right to the goalie of Cobourg, Ethan Woods. Long feed ahead for Robertson. Drop it off and go off on a change. Now a chance for the Kodiaks. Ball bouncing around down there. Big hit there. Shot clock winding down. Ball is loose, scooped up by Owen Sound. Rushing the floor is Medeiros. Here goes Medeiros. Winds, fires, scores! Josh Medeiros in transition on the rush, and he'll put it by Ethan Woods, and it's a 2-goal game as Owen Sound gets one back. 9-7, just over 7 to play in quarter number 3. Speed there of Medeiros was on full display, and he fired one by Woods. And we have a 2-goal game again. Owen Sound cutting into that lead. They've fought back a couple times tonight, trying to do it again. We're back to center for the faceoff. Ball's loose. Pops out of the stick of Kelly. Sometimes in trouble getting it. Now they do. It's Medeiros again. Look at his speed. He's going again, looking for another goal. Medeiros, this time he feeds it off for Dawson. Dawson gets knocked down. The ball pops loose, and Cobourg recovers in their own end. That was Domini. Taking it, Domini. Walks up, trying to bull his way, and he does. He shoots. But he steps in the crease. Crease violation against the Kodiaks, and it'll be Owen Sound ball. Taking the feed, it's Jake McNabb. Hello for Bridle. Bridle takes a shot, and it misses wide. Rebound up for grabs. Kodiaks try to pick it up. Budding does, has some space. He's waiting for the forwards to get on so he can go off on a change, and he'll leave it for Brandon Robinson. Robinson over for Milligan. Get it back for Hutchison. Hutchison. Feed. Chance shoots, and a save off Simmons by Clayton. Ball pops out, picked up by Milligan. Milligan feeds Simmons. Alex Simmons. Pass it back to Milligan as they reset with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Work it down for Robinson. Trying to get back to Pilon, doesn't work. Pilon takes a bump. Ran through the crease, it'll be Owen Sound ball as we're nearing 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. 9-7, the Kodiaks lead Owen Sound here on the JVI Sports Network, the 2021 MSL Classic. Pass a little too hot to handle for Savitz. Savitz gets a hard bump. And a high hit there, a penalty call, I believe. Lots of whacking. Now it might be a break for Cobourg coming up. It's Armstrong. Armstrong takes a shot. A save by Clayton. Now we'll have a penalty call. There'll be a power play coming up to the Kodiaks. High stick. Be the infraction. Go to number 91. Dallas Bridle will go off. Cobourg gets a power play to try to regain their 3-goal lead with 4:50 to go in quarter 3. Cobourg playing them back-to-back nights at a hard-fought, tough loss to Brooklyn last night. This is the first action for Owen Sound since the win against Six Nation a week ago. Teams have been game here tonight. Cobourg has picked it up here in the third quarter. And they have a power play to try to add to their lead. Simmons, back to Milligan. For Hutchinson, for Robinson. Back to Hutchinson. Milligan takes the return feed. Milligan gets it. Back to low, shoot, scores! What a pass and what a goal. Finished off by Dylan Hutchinson. Taking the feed from Cam Milligan. Power play goal. And the Kodiaks have hit double digits. 10-7 the score. Milligan is always dangerous out on that floor, and he had a great pass. Had the mindset to see Hutchinson down low, and they make no mistake. The 3-goal Kodiaks lead again, and now they're really leading the shot clock too, 38-30. Favor of Cobourg. Off the draw, it's picked up by Cobourg again. Ooh, just hands in a line there and staying on the offensive side. Kodiak being double teamed there, ball pops out. Picked up by Halls. Get it back for Medeiros. Medeiros drops it for McNabb. Over for Grennan. Ethan Grennan back for McNabb. McNabb cross for Dawson. He takes a shot over the ref's head and wide. Here coming in, shoots, scores! It's McNabb getting the hat trick on the board again, and it's a 2-goal lead as Owen Sound fight back again, 10-8. Under 4 to go here in the quarter. No quit in this Owen Sound team. They might be down a couple, but they always fight back to get one, and there's another goal for Jay McNabb. Back to center for the face-off. And award possession to Owen Sound to try to get within 1. Feedman feeds it for Bridle. He'll go off. Bridle takes the return feed. Starts it ahead for Owen Sound. Bridle. Alice Bridle almost pops out of his stick. There's a nice pass, but it's over the head of Savitz, and it's Cobourg picking it up. There's a long pass. Doesn't work for Dominy. Dominy going to the boards, trying to fight off Bolsterly. Bolsterly with some good defense there. 3-on-1 advantage there, and it's picked up by Owen Sound. Tyler Biles brings it ahead for Owen Sound. Biles. Sees it for Figgin, Mike Figgin. Figgin sees some space, spins back. Figgin. His feed doesn't work, trying to hit Grennan. Grennan will throw it, take a hard hit to the boards. But nothing got to go on there. It was an accident. They respected each other, but it will be a penalty, though, against Daryl Robertson, a little too aggressive. Penalty call. This will be a power play for Owen Sound to try to get interference, will be the call against Robertson. .247 remaining. Third quarter. Owen Sound power play. Try to get within 1. John for McNabb. McNabb gets it back. John. McNabb. McNabb has it back for St. John. Over to McNabb. Takes the shot. He whistles that one high and wide. Rebound goes to Armstrong. Spins by. Picked up. Now it's Armstrong. Back over against Cobourg. So it'll be Owen Sound ball. Minute 18 to go in the power play. Need it back for Bridle. For St. John. Austin. Murphy shoots. Stopped by Woods. Inside the pad, he digs it out, gives it to his defender, and Cobourg will get it up the floor. Now it's a pass for Hutchinson. Hutchinson busting in. Drops it back for Brandon Robinson. Low for Alex Simmons. 45 left on the power play as Cobourg try to kill it off. 8 on the shot clock. Simmons trying to get Robinson down low, having some trouble. Robinson has it, 3-2. Shot clock violation against Cobourg. 30 seconds ago in the power play for Owen Sound. One last rush for them to see if they can get within one. St. John routes it back for Savitz, over to McNabb. Big McNabb for Bridle, back to McNabb. Over for St. John. Now to Dawson, back for St. John. McNabb shoots, and it rolls in and scores! Another goal for Jake McNabb, this time in the power play in the late stages, his 4th. As Woods got a piece, but not enough as it rolled by him, and it's a 10-9 score, another 1-goal game with 53 seconds to go in quarter 3. Don't go anywhere, it's going to be quite the finish on the JVI Sports Network. Active center for the draw. Halls against Udding. Udding will work Halls for the faceoff, and he's trying to bust through. He stumbles down, and he coughs at the ball and gives it right to Tyler Halls. And a long feed ahead. Picked up by Grennan, busting. Here goes Nathan Grennan, busting. He takes a shot, and Woods makes the save. Good chance there for the youngster. Trying to tie it late in the 3rd quarter. Under 30 left. Shot clock and game clock are right exactly on, so there's 20 seconds on both remaining. Cobourg trying to set up for last shot of the quarter. It's Thomas. Back for Hutchinson. Over to Delzato. Delzato has it. Now it's Simmons busting in. Simmons takes a shot, drives through the crease, and the buzzer goes, and Simmons gets a rough ride at the end of the quarter, taking a little hit from Crayons as the buzzer goes. After 3 quarters, we have a great finish ahead. Cobourg leads Owen Sound 10-9. You're watching the 2021 MSL Classic on the JVI Sports Network. Welcome back to the 2021 MSL Classic on the JVI Sports Network. Alan Corrigan with you. Cobourg leads Owen Sound 10-9 about to begin the fourth quarter of what's been a barn burner of a game tonight. Two great games on tap. Have a good one here. Both teams looking to get their second win of this classic. Owen Sound 1-2, Cobourg 1-3. Owen Sound with the ball, they feed it back. Dawson over for St. John. Trying to cross floor to Savas, doesn't work. Udding will pick up the rebound for the Kodiaks. Udding headmans it ahead for Colton Armstrong. Armstrong will slow things down as the forwards get on the floor for Cobourg. It's Kurtz. Get back for Hutchinson. Hutchinson back for Robinson. Robinson working ahead, spinning around. 10 seconds on the shot. Robinson takes a shot, shouldered away by Clayton. Robinson grabs his own rebound and a fresh 30 for Cobourg. Now the bench is Milligan. Works it back for Alex Simmons. Simmons. Down low. Kurtz back for Simmons. Simmons has it. Takes a shot, scores! Through a screen. Alex Simmons scores again, and it's 11-9. Cobourg on their 40th shot of the game. Simmons showing that sniper mentality that he had with the St. Catharines A's, winning the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League on Sunday over the Brampton Excelsiors. And he's looking pretty good here with the MSL club tonight. Getting a crack with the Cobourg Kodiaks. Shots said 40 for Cobourg, 34 for Owen Sound. It's a 2-goal lead. Now it's possession awarded to Owen Sound, trying to get back within one again. Be behind the goal for Grennan. Nate Grennan. Down low for St. John, 15 on the shot clock. St. John trying to work his way in. Feeds it back to Grennan. Nate Grennan, 10 on the shot clock. Grennan takes a shot, but it goes off a leg right to the goalie, Woods. Up ahead for Rowan Kelly. Kelly over center. Kelly drops it down low for Daryl Robertson. Robertson's pass for Delzato doesn't work, but off the glass it goes to Kelly. Rowan Kelly drops it for Thomas. Thomas works it in for Pilon, shoots! And a nice kick save by Clayton off the stick of Pilon. Back comes Owen Sound with it. He goes to Oliver Bolsterly. Bolsterly takes a push and keeps the ball in possession. Bolsterly drops it back to Dawson. He'll go off on a change. Dawson, 10 on the shot clock. Dawson knocked out of his stick. Dawson being hit, still has the ball, trying to work his way in, takes a shot. Driven down and the ball pops out. Back comes Cobourg. Headman pass ahead for Delzato. Scott Delzato now feeds it across for Simmons. Simmons thought about shooting, but will hang on to it and set something up. Feeds it for Hutchinson. Down low for Robinson. Robinson looking for some help. Robinson, 8 on the shot clock. Robinson back for Simmons, but he doesn't get the pass. And it'll be a back over against Cobourg with just under 12 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. An 11-9 Kodiaks lead, and it's St. John being hacked and whacked, but he still has the ball and comes out with it. Back for Grennan. Over for McNabb. McNabb. Pass will find its way over to Bridle. Bridle comes in and a save by Woods. Woods, the long pass. A break here for Kurtz coming in, but he's knocked off the ball. He has it. Feeds it out front. But Tonkinson is driven down, but it's picked back up by Cobourg. Some good work there by Pilon. They'll work it over for Colton Armstrong. 10 on the shot clock. Armstrong for Milligan. Milligan leaves it for Tompkinson. 3 on the shot clock. They have to hurry, and he'll just dump it off. And it'll be a shot clock violation against the Kodiaks. With 4 minutes gone here in the fourth. 2-goal Kodiaks lead. Owen Sound have it. Weedman drops it off for St. John. He'll go off to the bench. St. John. St. John Pass a little too hot to handle for Savitz, but he regains his composure. Gets it for Bridle. Bridle takes a shot. It rolls behind Woods, but he falls on it on the keister and keeps it out of the net. Pass ahead for Daryl Robertson. Robertson. There's a chance. Shoot, scores! Daryl Robertson finds the space with a nice shot, beating Clayton, and it's a 12-9 Kodiaks lead. Roberts is getting on the act here. Nice shot. Bounces off the floor and in. 10-19 remaining, fourth quarter. Cobourg's up by 3. Try to improve to 2-3 on the season. That'll move them into third place if they can do it. Same thing will happen to Owen Sound. If they can pull out the victory, they'll go to 2-2, and they'll be right now they are in third, half a game, I should say, ahead of Cobourg and Six Nations in the standings. Owen Sound trying to get one back. They'll work it around. Now it's Weedman. Weedman trying to bust in. Pass it back for St. John. Pass across. One over the back shot, but it's over the net. Good chance there for McNabb. There's the back. Oh, and the pass doesn't work for St. John. Picked up by Doug Utting. Utting will go up the floor. Gonna wait for the forwards to jump on, and he'll leave the ball for Delzato. Scott Delzato. Delzato. Back for Kurtz. Over to Pilon. For Robinson. Brandon Robinson. Nice behind the back feed. Here's a chance. Pilon shoots. He scores! Keelan Pilon strikes again for the Kodiaks, and they're up 13-9 as they're starting to find their groove in the fourth quarter, are the Cobourg Kodiaks. Right now they look like the bear on the crest of their jersey. They're roaring. 9:21 to go in the fourth. 4-goal Kodiaks lead. Owen Sound's going to have to start chipping away at this in a hurry. They want to mount a comeback. But there's still time if they can play some tight defense for Owen Sound to mount a comeback. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. They're going to war possession off the draw to Owen Sound. So, as they say, it all starts with one shot, one goal. It's all you need. And you got to just play some defense. We'll see what happens for Owen Sound. Now it's Dawson. Kyle Dawson working his way in. Back to the point for Savitz. Savitz makes a move, takes a shot, it's blocked. Rebound picked up by Dominy. It might be a break. Dominy over to Robertson. Robertson in alone. Robertson shoots. Scores! Daryl Robertson strikes again on the breakaway. And it's a 5-goal Kodiaks lead. 14-9 as Cobourg are starting to roar in the fourth. Now we'll have a timeout for the goalies to get a drink. And a rough few minutes for Nolan Clayton of Owen Sound. Four straight goals for the Kodiaks, and they have a 5-goal lead, the biggest of the game. So tight going in. It was a 1-goal game going into the fourth, now 4 straight goals. Kodiaks, and they're looking home and cool right now, but there's 8:45 remaining. Cobourg trying to bounce back from that tough loss last night to the undefeated Brooklyn Lacrosse Club, who were in action on the floor behind me against Oakville tonight. Matt Carrick, the lacrosse boss, or as he's been nicknamed by Pat Gregoire, also JVI Sports Network, the Swiss Army knife of JVI video. He's got the call that one, so if you want to flip back and forth, he's got that game. That's a close battle as well. There's a high stick, and it does get detected, so Owen Sound will get a penalty here, not what they need. Down 5 goals here in the fourth quarter. The extra attacker now on for the Kodiaks. They try to ice this one, maybe with a power play goal or maybe before the power play. They'll work it around for Milligan. Milligan Down low to Robinson, shoots! Saved by Clayton, and now Owen Sound touch up, and we'll have a holding call against Owen Sound with 8:10 to go in the fourth quarter. And if the Kodiaks can strike here in the power play, that might be lights out for Owen Sound tonight. We're down 5, nearing the halfway point of quarter number 4. Milligan given the ball, and we'll start the power play for Cobourg as they try to get an insurmountable lead maybe for Owen Sound here. They're up by 5, looking for a 6-goal lead on the power play. Hutchinson for Milligan. Takes it back. Hutchinson to Milligan. Milligan back for Simmons. Simmons trying to get down low. Hertz. Hertz has it. Back for Simmons. He takes a shot. And Clayton gets a piece of that one. It's out of play off Owen Sound. It was Cobourg ball and a fresh 30 on the clock. Milligan behind the back for Simmons. Hello for Kurtz. Back for Simmons. For Milligan for Robinson. Milligan, Simmons, Milligan. Chance there for Kurtz. Off the net and out of play, and it'll be Owen Sound ball with just over a minute to go in the penalty against them. Up short-handed is Tyler Biles. Biles trying to fight off the tight checking of Hutchinson. Hutchinson's really aggressive there against Biles, but Biles hangs on to the ball. Biles has it. 8 on the shot clock, just trying to work this penalty down. Biles has it. He looks at the shot clock, now he'll just dump it off. It's quite the battle there at the end between him and Scott Dominy. 35 remaining on the Cobourg power play as they'll bring it up the floor. It goes to Dylan Hutchinson. For Skylar Thomas. Thomas gets the return feed. Back for Hutchinson in the high slot. Takes a shot. Blockered away by Clayton. Rebound Cobourg. Thomas. Back for Hutchinson. Takes a shot. A save by Clayton. And Sound pick it up. Tried a short-handed pass. Doesn't work. Picked off by Delzato. Sound will kill off the penalties, so that's good for them, but they're still down by 5. And Cobourg controlling the ball, and there's a pass, and Milligan just whistle one wide. Rebound comes back to Kurtz, down low for Delzato. Scott Delzato takes a shot, and it's stopped by Clayton. He'll hang on. Owen Sound take the ball up the floor. Just under 6 minutes remaining. They're down 5. They're going to have to score some goals in a hurry now to get back. Pass goes to Figgin. Mike Figgin, Toronto Beaches product. Has the ball spinning around. Figgin still has it. 10 on the shot clock. Figgin. Now for Dawson. Dawson trying to bust him, but he loses the ball. Shot clock winding down. Takes a shot. It's a shot clock violation. It looked like it hit the goalie. Back up the other way comes Cobourg. Armstrong. Pass for Milligan. Beat off for Thomas. Down low for Robinson. Robinson keeps. Circles behind the goal. 10 on the shot clock. Back for Simmons. Takes a shot. And that goes hard off the goalie. Clayton and out of play. And it'll be a fresh 30 for Cobourg. And possession. Hutchinson. Over Thomas. Thomas working around. Takes a shot. Saved by Clayton, and he'll scoop up the rebound. Clayton, long feet ahead. Off the bench is Bridle. Bounces off him. He regains possession. Now he waits for his mates to help. Bridle. Pass it back to McNabb. McNabb. Feeds it back for Grennan. Grennan. Over for St. John, 7 on the shot clock. For McNabb. There's a chance, and shot wide by Grennan. And a shot clock violation against Owen Sound. We're going to have a delay of game as well called against the Owen Sound club because of the taking the ball and putting it down the floor. So tough break there for Owen Sound with just 4:03 remaining in the fourth. We're down by 5, a Cobourg power play as Cobourg lead the shot count 50-38. And if it hasn't already, a goal here in the power play for Cobourg will seal the deal. This hard-fought game tonight. Cobourg dominated the fourth quarter. Robinson for Milligan, behind the back for Simmons, and shoots, scores! It rolls behind Clayton, another goal for Alex Simmons on the power play, and it's 15-9 Kodiaks. That'll pretty much do it for this one. Very tight back and forth affair till the fourth quarter when the Kodiaks took over and have dominated here in the first 11 minutes and 10 seconds of quarter number 4. They're up by 6. Off the draw, controlled by Cobourg. Tompkinson up ahead for Delzato. Young guns out here tonight have came to play for both sides, and they've looked pretty good. Especially Alex Simmons, the St. Catharines A's product, winning a championship in the weekend. There's another goal as I talk. This time as another Junior A product. Ty Kurtz getting one. More salt in the wound of Owen Sound. It's 16-9 for the Kodiaks with 3:25 remaining. Quick update from the other side. It's Brooklyn leading Oakville 16-11 as Brooklyn look like they're going to go to 5-0. Unbeaten stay at this MSL Classic. There's about 2 minutes left in that one. Both games were tight till about the fourth quarter. Then the teams took over, like Brooklyn on the other side and Cobourg here. So 7-goal lead for the Kodiaks with 3:12 remaining. Owen said now we'll try to get a couple late ones to make it a little more respectable. There's a chance, but it doesn't click. And now up the floor again. It goes to Romancic. Romancic shoots, and a save by Clayton on the break. Back comes Owen Sound with it. Biles over for Grennan. Down low for St. John. Over for Bridle. Over for McNabb. Jake McNabb trying to get something going. It's a pass for Savitz, high and over the net. Picked up by Cobourg, and it might be a break. There's a pass. Here's a chance. Oh, and they just put it through the crease and wide. Chance there for Cobourg, doesn't click. Owen Sound had the ball with just over 2 minutes remaining. It's St. John. Takes a shot, whistle that one wide. Off the goalie's head. He gets it back. John St. John. Pass it back to the point. There's a shot saved by Ethan Woods off the stick of Figgin. Cobourg coming up the floor again. It's Rowan Kelly. Under 2 to go. Kelly. Drops it for Robinson. Down low to Thomas. 14 on the shot clock. Thomas has it. Thomas. Back for Simmons. Simmons takes a shot through traffic and a save. Ball is up for grabs. Owen Sound will scoop it up and bring it up the floor. It's Medeiros. Medeiros winds, fires, and it goes off the goalie and wide. Got a piece of that one, did Woods. We're nearing the final minute. A close game through 3 quarters, and then the dominant fourth by Cobourg put this one away. Now it's St. John coming in, shoots, and he fires it through the crease and wide. Now we might have a fight here as it's Weeman there wrangling up his player in front. That was Colton Armstrong, not much doing there, a little more dancing. Now we have some more pushing and shoving here as it's Romancic getting a little bit of a face palm in there of St. John, so a little bit of bad blood boiling over here in the late stages of this one. Frustration mounting for Owen Sound. They had such a hard-fought game. They're only down one going into this fourth quarter, but things fell apart in the last 15 minutes as still got some words being exchanged there by Biles. Biles there, I guess they're making dinner plans over there in the penalty box are the players. Biles must want pasta. I guess the Cobourg player wants maybe some Chinese food or something. I'm not sure, but the coffee or tea, I don't know. But just some bad blood being exchanged here in the late stages of it was a very close battle to the fourth quarter, and then there's Tyler Biles saying, I don't care what any of you guys think, I'm picking pasta. He'll go off and he'll get the best water of the night. He'll hit the showers early. Oh, somebody's talking back, and Biles coming back on the floor here. He didn't like what he heard from the Cobourg bench, but somebody's still disagreeing with his choice. That'll be it for him tonight. Heads off to the locker room with just 52 seconds remaining as the referees will sort out the penalties here in the late stages of the fourth quarter. So with this victory tonight, Cobourg improves to 2-3 and will take over third place in the MSL in the Classic. Owen Sound will fall to 1-3, which will put him in a tie with Six Nations for fourth. Cobourg will be much improved there. They're standing in third place. Game is over on the other side. And while they sort the penalty, we'll have a quick update. I'll be right back. As the final score in the other game tonight, Brooklyn stays undefeated 5-0 as they win 17-11 over the Oakville Rock. So Brooklyn have been the story so far of this MSL Classic. Oakville will fall to two and 2. And Oakville will be back in action tomorrow night here in the JVI Sports Network as they will be the home team against Six Nations. So that'll be a big one, 8 o'clock here on the JVI Sports Network if you can't come to the track to check it out. Yeah, the standings are really tightening right now in the MSL Classic. So Brooklyn are 5-0, Oakville 2-2. Cobourg will be about to improve to 2-3, just behind Oakville. And then it'll be Owen Sound and Six Nations at 1-3. Owen Sound had the ball here in the late stages of this one. Working around for Grennan. They have 2 penalties each, a 3-on-3. Lots of open floor. Grennan shoots that wide, so penalty box is full over there. Grennan takes a hit, gets the ball back here in the last 30 seconds. There's a pass, but it doesn't work for Mike Figgin as Junior A-Stars try to connect there, and it'll be scooped up by Cobourg as they'll just kill this one off here. Dump it off, and that'll do it for this one. 15 seconds to go. Shot clock is turned off, so they'll just kill the clock here, and the Cobourg bench will celebrate a hard-fought victory. They were in a battle till the fourth quarter, then the Kodiaks took over and dominated. And the final score in this one, Cobourg defeats Owen Sound 16-9 to improve to 2-3 in the MSL Classic. Owen Sound falls to 1-3. Both teams back in action next week. And don't forget, tomorrow night on the JVI Sports Network, one game in the MSL Classic. It'll be Six Nations versus Oakville at 8 o'clock. Once again, the final score, Cobourg 16, Owen Sound 9. For our wonderful crew behind the scenes here at the JVI Sports Network, I'm Alan Corkum saying good night from Oakville until tomorrow. This has been the 2021 MSL Classic on the JVI Sports Network.